Hi everybody, I'm Becky Singleton and you're on Happy, Healthy, and Fit today. I did not upload an episode on Tuesday. I decided to hold off and air that a different time. So I decided this morning, maybe we'll just have an intimate conversation, and I want to share some things that have come to me. So why don't you join me here today, here on Happy, Healthy, and Fit.
Can you show me the way? Can you show me the way? Can you show me, baby, can you show me the way? Show me the way. Can you show me the way? Can you show me, baby, can you show me the way?
Hi everybody, welcome to Happy, Healthy, and Fit. This little bit of intimate conversations with Becky. So I wanted to just kind of talk about forgiveness, talk about how important it is to be in that forgiveness state. We all go through things. We all have times when we're not happy with a friend or mate, even a colleague. It's important that we find forgiveness. I like to tell stories a lot. My friends always tell me, you and your stories. But I do. I have a lot of stories because they're lifetime lessons, right? So I'm going to talk about a time when I was in a situation where it was very, very dangerous for me in a relationship. Very. And I was able to get myself out of it. I still look back and go, I don't know how I escaped that with my life, but I did. Years passed and I was diagnosed with cancer. And that person came to me after finding out I had the cancer to tell me how sorry they were and would I forgive them. And what was interesting about that conversation was I had already forgiven him. That was long ago to me. I had let that go. And because I let that go, so many good things came for me. I got a beautiful home that I can't even till this day realize I was able to purchase on my own in an affluent town in Boston. I purchased it by myself. I was married, but my husband wasn't working, so everything was on me. And I just love that house. It was the first house I purchased, but I just cried when I had to sell it. I loved it, but I was proud of the ability to be able to purchase it. And what I'm saying to you is things happen to you when you release and you let go. When you release and let go of pains in the past, what someone had done to you in the past, it opens up like a gateway of good things to come in. I know I talk about this all the time, but it's because I've lived it. I know what that means. I know what it means to be hurt and harmed by people who said they loved you, but they didn't, and showed you they didn't, but you didn't believe them. What that's like once you release that and you realize that you did nothing wrong. You weren't at fault. It wasn't about what you did. They were that kind of person. And that's separate to what you need to believe in about yourself. Because a lot of times we have old programming in our head about how we should be and also what people have told us we're supposed to be. You know who you are, especially when you're grown up. You can't get any more grown than a 50-plus-year-old person, right? People look up to us now, but you know who you are. And if you're not sure still, you need to just sit with yourself and say, what do I truly believe in? What's important to me? And really own that and not really go off what other people think or say. Everybody's going to have an opinion. And because I'm on YouTube, I can't really say what I want to say, but everybody has an opinion like everybody has, what. Okay, you have an opinion. I don't listen to other people. I just don't. I listen to my own counsel. I stay within my own section of my mind and heart, and I reflect on things, whether it's something that has happened, something that I did. I like to kind of counsel myself and say, how could I do better with that? How can I fix that? What can I do to be the agent of change? And saying I'm sorry is a really big step sometimes, right? Whether the other person accepts it or not, that's on them. But if they know you're coming from a good place, you're a good person, more than not, they're going to accept your apology. And so that's what I did in that situation. And once I did that, he knew he was, I don't want to say cleared, because, he had to live with that all that time. I didn't even know he was carrying it. But you can't beat yourself up and live in a prison of something that you did back when you did it. If you have said, hey, I didn't mean to do that, I feel bad about it, I want to reach out and tell someone I'm sorry, or will they forgive me? Yes, good people will forgive, because it's a gift that they give themselves. It's a gift I gave myself when I said, yeah, I've already forgiven you. Because at the end of the day, forgiveness is the key for good things to open up. That relationship changed that day. We were able to include each other's families. I remember when my daughter was graduating, I was holding his new baby, he was holding my new baby, and our spouses were there. It just changed everything till this day. It changed, and we don't have that resentment or that anger or that hurt anymore. And hurt is one thing. I've been hurt and felt betrayed. And you know what? I had to transmute that, because I'm all about loving. How can I transmute that? Well, I had to look at myself when I've done things. What did I miss something? I went back and reviewed something and realized maybe I just didn't want to hear that, whatever someone said, and I was like overriding it. And that's my fault, and I was sorry for that in a situation I was in. But the reality is, it's okay. We all make mistakes. But we don't have to stay in prison for them. Okay? And I want you not to hold yourself in prison. I did want you to hear something I overheard today, and I wrote it down. So just allow me to read this from my book. It says, surrendering. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. Flow with what is rather than fighting it. When you can't compassionately change a situation, accept it exactly how it is. It will bring you peace. I don't know. There was something about that. I think it was all about that being, if you can't compassionately change something. I know I often try to work with folks and things have happened. I'm always coming from a place of compassion, because I don't know what they're going through. I just know what I'm going through and, how I was feeling. But, I try to put the shoe of that person on my own feet. They don't fit or they're too tight, I think about, they might be going through something, right? So this was important, this passage. Change a situation, accept it exactly how it is, and it will bring you peace. So whatever you've been going through, if you've been going through something and you've been compassionate around the situation and it just hasn't changed to where you would like to be, just accept it, and that'll bring you peace for you to move on. And, I always tease my friends about Frozen, the movie Frozen, and her logo is let it go. And sometimes you have to just let it go. All right. Let it go for peace. Let it go for happiness. Let it go so you can open up more opportunities and healing opportunities. We're always healing. We're healing 24/7. I don't care, if you went through something long ago and something triggered you, you start the healing process all over again. We have to continuously heal to build us up and be strong at the end of the day, okay? So thank you for this intimate conversation with me, and I appreciate you sharing your likes with me and subscribes, and really appreciate you. So I'm Becky Singleton, and I want you to know that I'm just like you.
Can you show me the way? Can you show me the way? Can you show me, baby? Can you show me the way? Can you show me the way? Can you show me the way? me,